already. The very consciousness within each and every cell of your body moves and comes into an alignment with a higher frequency bandwidth that flows in and through the children of light in this moment, connected through hearts and minds. Indeed, it is their higher heart of compassion and unconditional love that brings them into this eternal moment. It is the deepest of desire, beyond mind, beyond emotions, beyond the physicality. For it goes from the highest celestial realms of light, indeed, the aeon of Zion, the divine human, the connection of the higher light flame connected to the Creator. Indeed, beloveds, it is the Adam Kadmon, the divine human, that wrestles and moves within you as your inner light that moves you towards your soul pulse and all that that encompasses. And so it is a knowingness within the very atomic and subatomic levels that resonates through the very intention of higher service, that brings into a great alignment with the energy corresponding to that, coming from the highest celestial realms of light. Indeed, beloveds, the Shambhala worlds, of which many of you serve on councils in the Shambhala world. The Shambhala world's resonance with peace and perfect balance. A deep-seated, distant cosmic memory that resides within each and every one of you. Like a dream, it seems so real, but upon awaken, it seems to disappear. But deep down inside and in this eternal now and in this moment, you can sense and feel and know the divine sacred codes and resonance of this higher frequency coming from the Shambhala worlds, the crystalline worlds, the higher worlds and the paradise worlds, worlds that you know intimately. And in this moment, as the children of light have gathered together, the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, come together as one heart flame. And as one heart flame, it is the flame that works from the micro, but connected to the macro. For beloveds, there is the eternal flame. And in this flame of illumination, it is the spark light on many dimensions, many realms, and many expressions of God, the creator of all that is. And the heart and the mind expresses itself in myriad and myriad of life forms and experiences. And in this moment, in this part of yourself that senses and know its cosmic origins, that senses and knows the higher realms of light from whence you have come and still reside, to bring forth a great high service in a redemptive plan, a divine plan of bringing not only your sacred earth mother, that you have come to bring her into a higher frequency of light in her ascension process, But we have said to you time and time again, it is much more than that. Indeed, if we were to tell you, you move galaxies, you move great suns and the celestial bodies who evolve and revolve around them. So we ask you now, beloveds, to come into this sacred center and let us breathe the cosmic in-breath and out-breath. We're many, many beings and radiant ones, so interconnected with you. From soul families to collaborations to partnerships to grand councils and divine plans. In this moment, a great singularity, a great convergence of hearts and minds all over the cosmos, coming together as the clarion call of the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, bringing in once again their galactic memories, bringing forth once again the kindred souls, all coming from a divine sacred collective that brings forth a great plan, the ascension and the higher frequency of your great Earth Mother and all she is connected to. That as you hold this frequency of unconditional love, as now you see a great light coming into through the Antakarana, in through the higher realms, into your chakra systems until it meets the physical, mental, and emotional plane. As great radiant ones hold this platform for you, you breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath in the remembering that you breathe the breath of Brahman. You breathe the breath of God. It moves in and through you, and it is the connecting source of all that is one. And as you allow the undulating waveforms of unconditional love coming from the higher worlds, the higher Azaluth worlds, flowing in as this great pillar of light connects to the crown chakra above your head, moves into your chakra systems. Clearly see a crystalline, brilliant tube of radiant light, undescribable in earthly terms, its brilliance as a million suns, white and gold. And as it moves in the many bodies that you possess, it reaches in a way that is acclamical and able for you to hold its resonancy frequency with ease and grace into your lower chakra systems, bringing it down through the feet and into the center of your sacred Earth Mother. See this radiant pillar of light from the heavenly realms anchored through you and down into the sacred mother of who you've come to serve, help, and assist. The aspect of the sacred in-breath and out-breath continues. For each sacred in-breath and out-breath, there is the continued illumination, radiance, and outreach of this tube of light. For it cannot be contained. And as you bask in it, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and the higher parts of yourself, into this radiance and grace that flows easily, without hindrance or blockage, into the children of light resonance field. Now more than ever, with such precision, such purpose, such mission. Breathe in the sacred in-breath and out-breath, ever connecting into the higher realms of light, the higher frequencies of light, moving across the cosmos, indeed the cosmic Christ, the divine Maitreya realms, easily moving in and through around you as this tube of crystalline brilliance, bringing with it the codes and the memories, the potentials and the opportunities. As the children of light, remembering their ability to co-create, as the great Elohims upon the earth and beyond the earth, filling with the higher light code by their very willingness and choice to move upon their path of light, beyond their fears, beyond the challenges, and beyond the unknowns. Indeed, their courageous steps to make known the unknown, to unfold, to blossom, and to rise. And as this sacred holy grace continues to move in and through, radiating and expanding from this crystalline tube of light, attracting all the great fire rays of the great Shambhala world, the great crystalline worlds held in a space-time continuum by the children of light, attracting and calling forth all the great archangels and the Davic realms, from the highest to the lowest, in all of its expressions, to the great calling of the Atman Kadmon, of the great humanity throughout the cosmos, bringing their higher hearts, giving their gifts of support, enlightenment, bringing in the great councils of light, the most radiant ones, reaching out into the highest frequencies of light, out to the Mahatmas, to the Rishis, to all ascended masters. Yes, in this great alignment, celestial and beyond the celestial, in the great alignment that takes place in the atomic and subatomic levels of each and every one of you. As the very ATP in you is stirred, the light within your cells, the light within the DNA brightens. The electron spin within your atomic and subatomic levels begins to radiate its brilliance through its ever increasing speed of light. And so it is now, beloveds, through you this brilliance of radiant light, the Ein Sof Or light in its various octaves, present here now by the Ami Shaddai, the family of light, of so many realms, expressions, and dimensions, come in one singularity with the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten, creating the field resonant as great portals of light begin to open, widen, and come in from higher dimensional realms in this resonant field. And as you hold this brilliance, beloveds, through you, the most dense and the darkest is moved. Through you, the blockages now begin to crack. Through you, the purification of the Ein Sof Or light, the movement of the Holy Spirit and the presence moves in and through now the very grids within each and every one of you, expanding into the grids of each community, the grids of each country, the grids of all oceans, the grids of all lands, the grids of all kingdoms, the grids of the higher realms of the earth. And clearly we can see as you hold this light, the Christ Maitreya grid of the sacred earth becomes more enlivened, repairing, readjusting, realigning once again into its perfect thought form. The original Genesis, the original Eden tree, adjusting nano by nano movements. As the children of light and the Ami Shaddai pose the higher Christ consciousness, the cosmic Christ, to move into the grid systems once again, into the sacred earth, to bring the thought form of the Christed thought form, the Eden tree, the perfect Genesis, reactivated, reloading, moving, correcting, adjusting. Indeed, the great crystalline minerals within the sacred earth. Programming, deprogramming, programming again into the higher Christed divine Maitreya timelines, the original thought form, the original Genesis, the original Eden tree. Recreation, realignment, readjustments. Clearly see this brilliant radiance moving in and through all grid systems within the earth, around the earth. See clearly all miscreations now dissolving as the higher frequencies come, the higher thought forms come, replacing, moving, evolving to higher level consciousness vibrations. Correcting, aligning, removing, redistributing, seeing the Christed timelines, the higher timelines, the divine Maitreya, now more brilliant, active in the grid of the sacred earth. See all blockages, all parameters now moved through this brilliant light, coming from the heart of the children of light upon the earth and all of their me Shaddai, bringing in the frequencies of the divine earth mother, the movement in her body on all levels and all expressions, coming into this great one alignment of the higher vision, the higher purpose, the higher mission, the movement, the creation of the golden age of light upon the earth. See, beloveds, in this powerful moment, the grids of light around the planet moves in all directions, and its brilliance moves within the grid system of the entire Helios Vesta, the solar, sun, and all of the celestial bodies that evolve and revolve. See this grid system for past, present, and future, aligning in the highest timeline, the Christed timeline that brings once again healing, balance, and peace. See all the remnants of galactic wars, broken worlds, traumatized soul, all within this radiance, coming into a great alignment and adjustment for perfect peace, for healing, and for wholeness. Holding this grid light for all fragments to come back into wholeness. Seeing the hologram of the past, the present, and the future in its highest perfection. Holding the golden age to all celestial worlds, part of the great solar system of Helios Vesta. And holding this Christ grid out beyond the sun of Helios Vesta, moving into all the great suns of Alcyon and all the great suns that move around the great galactic mother. To all those entangled into the history of the great Earth Mother. Hold your positions, beloveds, and let this great light and the undulating waveforms of unconditional love move through you, through your intentions, through your horror heart of compassion and unconditional love. For indeed it is the higher heart that holds the flame, the image of the divine creator. As your physical body feels the energy coursing through, remain focused. As you continue to hold this great resonant field great connectors and transducers, holding the grid system into the higher frequency of the ascended realms of light. Hold your positions. And holding this great and mighty work, the thought now comes, the return. We know that the frequency that has been held is forever imprinted into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. When we go out into the physical, mental, and emotional world, this imprint radiates from our being, changing, modifying, assisting, and helping the environments we find ourselves in and all those we come across. All life on the sacred earth and beyond. We sense and know the most radiant ones beginning to tone down their energies and draw in their electromagnetic field, as we know to do the same. Slowly, methodically, and purposefully, we prepare ourselves to be fully into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, knowing we continue to hold this resonant frequency, remembering before our dream time, the work continues. And slowly we prepare ourselves, remembering this experience and intending now to continue it in our dream state. On the count of 3, we will be prepared to be back, awake, alert, and grounded. 1, 2, take a very deep breath in, and 3, we are back, we are awake, we are alert, and we are very, very, very grounded.